Finally, a video not in the dining room, so I can say, welcome back to the Brickitect studio where we work and play with Lego every day. I love the rhyme scheme of that. It feels good. I want to discuss something with you that's a passion of mine, and that is Lego clearance. I made a video a few days ago discussing the current state of Walmart clearance, how, at least in my experience over the last few years, it's been getting harder and harder to find, whether it's because more people are into Lego now because of the pandemic and it got people back in the hobby, which is great, or if it's because maybe companies are trying to hold on to margins these days, which is not so great for us. So Walmart was getting harder to find, but I did find some there a week ago, and that was awesome. And I've been Clark's been making videos recently showing all the things that he's been building of that. And that's been a lot of fun to do, building the sets that really no one wanted or maybe no one cares about, but you guys seem to be enjoying the videos, and I appreciate that. There is one place, though, that has a rarer chance of finding Lego clearance than anywhere else, in my experience. This feels like I'm talking about like Pokemon cards or something, but no, this is Lego, and the place where rare Lego clearance happens is Lego themselves. Very rarely will they reduce the prices on a set, and very, very rarely will they reduce it to the point where it's 40 or 50% off, which is what I consider to be clearance prices. Walmart, talking to you. It's only ever happens when sets are really bad and no one wants them, and they're like, all right, we got to clear these out, and that's what they do. So I have one of those sets here with me right now that I guess was just so bad that no one wanted it, and then Lego was like, man, what are we going to do with all these freaking sets? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You put them at 40% off, and idiots like me come through, and they're like, oh, maybe I could use some of those pieces for my collection. In fact, this set that I'm about to show you, I don't even know if I'm ever going to build it. I think it just might be one of those things that I just poured out, because there are some good pieces in this, and some of you might already know what set I'm talking about. It's this one right here. This is the Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, 10291. I don't know who asked for this set. Maybe it was you. Let me know if you're one of those people out there that was like, you know what I really need in my life? Like, okay, Lego made the DeLorean, they made Optimus Prime. You know what we're really missing? The Queer Eye for the Straight Guy set. And maybe this was your dream come true, but I would say for most of us, at least like from the people I talked to, I don't know anyone that was like super excited about this, and that's beyond like the show or anything. I don't know. I don't really have any experience in this at all, but when this went from $100, which at, 974 pieces, I'd say that's kind of fair-ish, although I'm looking at this set and I'm seeing maybe like a $70 set, and that's good because I got it for $60. This was 40% off. Again, one of those sets that obviously didn't sell because maybe you were the only person that really wanted this, or just a few of you, and Lego couldn't sell it. So as a result, they knocked it down to $60. And at $60, I was like, there are some good pieces in here. And I thought, okay, I'm going to take the plunge at $60. When you start getting into the realm of 40 or 50% off, that's where I throw caution to the wind, and I'm like, I don't have many friend sets. That's a good-looking friend set. That's where I get in trouble. I shouldn't do it. I should go in and be like, if that's not a set that I would have paid full price for, don't buy it at clearance. And this is not a set that I would have paid full price for. But I like those masonry bricks back there. I think is what they're called. We just call them bricks in our household. I like those, and there's a good collection of those. There's minifigs in here, too. I couldn't tell you who any of these people are in real life. Like, obviously their names are there, and they look cool. Like, they're all dressed up nice, which kind of fits the show, I suppose. You got a little dog that looks like a rabbit with this. You've got a lot of what I'm assuming are stickered pieces, and that kind of hurts my soul, but maybe they're not. I don't know. There's the guys in real life. You can see if they look like their Lego counterparts. I guess they did a pretty good job with that. And I imagine if you're a fan of the show, you probably love this set. And maybe, now that I'm thinking about this, thinking like from a business perspective, Lego has really done a lot this year to try to get into the world of adult collectors. In fact, it seems like that's what they're really targeting, is people like me that love Lego as a kid or love certain properties as a kid, and now as adults have discretionary income where they can buy like expensive Lego sets. Maybe this is one of those ones where they're trying to reach out to a new audience that really didn't build Lego before and bring that person in to the world, which is actually pretty cool, especially if they have kids, because I hear from people on my channel all the time that like they watched some of our videos, the parents went out and got a set to build, and the kid got into it, and it started a whole thing. So this could be, even though this is like, I guess what you'd call a lost leader, it's one of those things where you're like, it's probably not going to sell very well, but if we can get just like a couple new customers off of this, and those people start really loving Lego, maybe they'll buy all the other stuff that we make, and maybe that's what's happened. Because I can't imagine Lego would just make something that sold like crap and didn't have some type of positive side to it. But this is one of those sets that did drop on their website, and there's another one too that at 40% off, I'm kicking around, no pun intended. It's the Barcelona football stadium. It's now down to $210 from $350. So that gives you an inkling to how well these football/soccer, for my American friends out there, how well those are selling. And I look at that set at $210, and I'm like, the price is almost right on it. But I don't know what I would do with it. At $200, that's an investment to put into something I don't have any connection to. I kind of just want to build it to experience it, to see what it's like, even though there's like a lot of repetition with it. But I don't know. Again, that 40% off, you start thinking about it. But if you do want that set, or if you were looking to get this set, now would be a great time at 40% off. And there's something else again with it too that we can't forget about. You get another one of these right now if you spend $50 or more. If I flip it over the right way, you can get yourself one of these little Pirate and Treasure VIP add-on pack. I call it the VIP Pirate Party Pack. Clark and I did a little bit with that you can go back and watch the video on. It's nothing special. It's got a lot of little extra accessories for your pirate enthusiasts out there. And I would probably put this at maybe a $5 to $10 value. So if you were to go on and get this at 40% off, you can get this as well. So you only spent $60 and got all this, and I consider that a win. You guys are gonna have to let me know whether you think I should build this or not. I can't imagine that there would be too many people that would be interested in seeing me build this and or hearing my opinion on this. But if you are one of those people, I could probably invest the time into making this and let you know maybe it is worth it. Maybe it's still, I checked before I made this video, and this video is going out shortly after I film it. This set is still available, as is the Barcelona stadium. So if you're feeling really froggy, you could get both. Maybe this is the set you've been dreaming about if you're that person. I don't know. I don't know where people stand on this. I would assume that most people are like me, that in the demographic that I'm in specifically, and maybe younger people as well, especially male audience, you might not have never even heard of this show, or even know that this is a show, or know what this is, and maybe just judging it from what it looks like. I mean, it looks like, I guess, I need to end this video. Can't too long. This looks like the Seinfeld set. It looks like the Friends set, and those did well, but I feel like those had audiences that are much greater than the Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Oh, they don't even say Straight Guy. It's just Queer Eye. Did they change the name of the show? It's just Queer Eye. Interesting. Just Queer Eye. The Fab Five Loft. There you go. You gotta grow my hair out like that, dude. He's stunning. Anyways, all right. We gotta end this. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little haul. The very rare Lego clearance. It's unheard of. But thank you guys all for watching. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this journey in Lego hauls. We'll get back to building and making cool stuff here in the next video. Hope you guys have a great one, and we'll see you in the next Queer Eye video, which may or may not happen. Might just be me parting the set out into the collection.